What up, peeps? I'm back. My friend Dookie let me borrow his gear today. Remember yesterday, if you didn't see the video, it was all about Duke University, so I'm borrowing his gear. Now, today what we learned in class was finding the slope between 2 points. So if you're absent, copy the table of contents. The standard is 8.E.6, and the mathematical practice is 2. So go ahead.
Whoa, heck no, today's my turn.
Woo! Oh, heck no.
Alright, peeps, so you heard, right, copy down the table of contents. If you were absent, today we're doing... Whoa!
I'm sorry, peeps. We had a little incident. So if you see Mr. Salazar injured tomorrow, you know why. Oh, heck no, you don't push me. Okay, here we go, people. Sorry about that. So, slope between 2 points. Okay, so copy to your table of contents. Okay, the essential question for today is, how do you find the slope between 2 points? Now, you already learned this already yesterday. Remember, you're like in class, you're like, oh, it's easy. So what you do is plot the 2 points, draw a line, and then you start doing your slope triangle. And then that's rise over run. But what I'm going to teach you today is going to be a formula that is extremely powerful, that you're going to be able to solve any slope problem that you encounter in life or in any of your math classes. So, here we go. Let's ignore this piece right here. Okay, so copy this down. So the rate of change, also known as the slope, is given by the formula rise over run. Okay, you already know this, but the new formula that we have is y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. Copy that down. So copy this down and pause the video. Okay, so some of you guys are like, what the freak, Hernandez? This is crazy. How the heck are you getting y2s and y1s and x2s and x1s? I thought it's all about rise over run. So look at this. So yesterday, this is what you learned. You plotted 2 points. So let me close this up a little bit. And then you drew a line across these 2 points. You did your triangle, right? This is your rise, and this is your run. Do you agree with me that the rise is the one that goes up and down? That is your rise. Your rise is parallel to the y-axis. So in order for you to find the rise, you subtract these 2 y values. That's why you have y2 minus y1. And then for the run is parallel to the x-axis. In order for you to find the run, you subtract the 2 x values, x2 minus x1. So in essence, the formula is rise over run. Yep. But now your rise, you can represent the rise with this. y2 minus y1, and your run can be with x2 minus x1. And that's how I got the formula. Now let's solve some math problems for you to understand how to work this one, or solve the problems. So here we go. So copy that one down. Yeah, copy down in red pen, and then you're going to solve it with your pencil, okay? Here we go. First step. Let me get my colored markers. The first step that you need to do is label your points. So where's the x1 coming from? Where's the y1 coming from? Where's the x2 coming from? Where's the y2 coming from? Do you agree with me that the first point is always your x point? So this is your x, this is your y, this is your x, that's your y. Simple. You know that already. This is your first point, this is your second point. So therefore, this one is going to be x1, y1, x2, y2. So the first point is always x1, then it's y1, followed by x2, y2. It's always in that order. It's never going to be different. Okay? Next step is write your formula. M equals rise over run. Yeah. If you remember my song. Okay? But oh shoot, I don't have graph paper. So what am I, if I don't have graph paper, you're going to have to use the new formula I taught you. y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. You're forced to use this formula. This formula is super powerful. You could solve any slope problem with this formula. So here we go. So the first step that you will do is this. I always draw a line like this, and I always put the negative side in the middle. So that's negative there, negative there. Okay, since you're subtracting, eventually you're going to have to use same, change. I like putting parentheses on the second number because we're going to do same, change. So here we go. We need y2. Which one of these numbers represents y2? That's x1, that's y1, x2, y2. y2 is 8, so we're going to put in 8 here. Which one of these numbers represents y1? Well, this is y1. It's given by negative 14. So I'm going to put negative 14 there. Okay? The formula wants x2. Which number right here is x2? x2. That one's x2. So it's 7 minus x1. Which one of these is your x1 here? That one. That's 3. There's your setup. Now, if you're subtracting, you have to do same to change, same to change. So same, change, change. Same, change, change. That changes to a negative. So here we go. 8 plus 14. Same side or different side? Same side. So that's 22 over 7 plus negative 3. Same sign or different sides? Different sides. So when you have different signs, you subtract. So that's 4. Technically, you're done. But now you have to simplify your slope. Is there a number that goes into 22 and 4? 2. So we're going to divide this by 2. Divide this by 2. So your final answer is m equals 11 over 2. That means this 11 is your rise. That 2 represents your run. So that means you go 11 up, 2 to the right. 11 up, 2 to the right. That's how your line is. So that's how you solve a problem using the slope formula. Let's go over another example. Copy this one down. Okay, here we go. Same thing. Label your points. The first one's always x1, second one's always y1, x2, y2. Now that order never changes. So x1, y1, x2, y2. Write your formula. Slope equals to rise over run. Yeah. Rise over run. Oh shoot, I don't have a graph paper. That means have to do the new formula I taught you. y2 minus y1 all over x2 minus x1. So if you have a graph paper, you use this one. But when you don't, you use this one right here. So here we go. Let's get started. You like putting in negatives? Get your negatives ready. Put parentheses on the second one. Ready? Here we go. We need y2 first. Which one of these numbers is y2? Just look for y2. This one's y2, so it's 1. So 1 goes there. We need y1. Which one of these numbers is y1? This one is y1. So that means it's 12. Let's go to x2. Which one is x2? x2 is negative 9. So that's x2. And then you need x1. x1 is this one, negative 19. You okay with this? You're literally just grabbing the points and putting them on the formula. So now we're going to do same, change, same, change. So same, change, change, same, change. We have 1 plus negative 12. Same side or different sides? It's different sides. So you subtract. That's 11. Remember, you want to be like the big thug. You want to look at the big number. Which is bigger, 1 or 12? 12 is bigger, and the sign of 12 is negative. So that one's negative 11. Negative 9 plus 19. Same sign or different signs? Different. So then you subtract. That's 10. He's bigger, and he is positive. That means this is positive. Can you reduce this number? You can't. So the answer is m equals negative 11 over 10. That means your negative 11 is your rise, the 10 is your run. That means you're going to go down 11, 10 to the right. Down 11, 10 to the right.
Artasia Hardy, please come to the front of the school. Artasia
Let's go over
Hardy,
another
please
one.
come to the front of the school. Thank you.
Copy this one down. Simple. This is easy. You just need to know your formula. If you know the formula, you know how to solve all the problems. Okay? You ready? Label them. Always x1, y1, x2, y2, x1, y1, x2, y2. Slope. M equals rise over run. Oh shoot. He didn't give me any graph. So I have to use the new formula. y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. You guys ready? Here we go. I'm going to set up. There's a minus there. Okay, I like putting parentheses on my second number. Here we go. y2. Which number's right here is y2? y2 is right here. Negative 18. So I'm going to put negative 18. Next is y1. Which one of this one is y1? y1 is right here. Another negative 18. Okay, I have negative 18 there. Next one is x2. Which one of these is x2? That's x1. I don't want x. I want x2. Negative 15. That's negative 15. And then your x1 will be 12. And there's your setup. Same to change. Same to change. Same, change, change. Same, change, change. Negative 18 plus 18. Same sign or different sides? They're different. So you subtract. What the heck? Negative 18 plus 18. That's 0. Oh shoot, 0. It's okay, don't be scared. It's just 0. Negative 15 plus negative 12. Same sign, added. So negative 15 plus 12 is negative 27. Think about it. This one right here is your rise. That's your rise, and that's your run. You have two slopes, undefined and 0. Which one of these slopes has a rise of 0? Which one of those slopes does not go from left to right? The undefined or the 0 one? This one, the undefined. This one only has a rise. So when you have a, oh, I'm sorry. Okay. Which one doesn't have a rise? That means which one doesn't go up and down? This one. This one's the only one that goes side to side. So this means when you have a 0 at the numerator, this is what I call a 0 slope. Okay? Now what happens if you would have gotten 27 over 0? If your 0 is on the denominator, this is what we call an undefined slope. Okay? That's the difference between a 0 slope and an undefined slope. This is how you use a slope formula. When I'm going to give you this, I'm going to give you 4 problems. I didn't give these problems in class, okay? So I want you to try these 4 problems by yourself. Pause the video. You try them out. See what you get. Again, pause the video. And then once you get all the answers for these problems, play the video again and see if you got the right answer. Okay, so most likely you should already have all the answers. Okay, so I'm going to quickly go over these extremely fast. Okay, so my formula is y2 minus y1. This minus this. 10 minus 4. 6 minus 3. Same change, change. Same change, change. Okay, that will give me 6. That will give me 3. And then I can reduce it by 3. Reduce it by 3. So the slope is 2 over 1 or just 2 for that one. Let's do this one. It's the setup is negative 4 minus 2 over 1 minus a minus 5. Same change, change. Same change, change. Negative 4 plus negative 2 is negative 6. 1 plus 5 is 6. I can reduce this and it becomes 1, but it's negative 1. That's the answer for that one. Let me quickly go over this one. It's going to be, the setup is 5 minus 5 over negative 1 minus a minus 4. Same change, change. Same change, change. 5 plus negative 5, different sign subtract, that's a 0. Negative 1 plus 4, different sign subtract, that's a 3. Whoa, I have a 0 on the numerator. That means my 0 is my rise. So out of those two slopes, the undefined and 0 slope, which one has a rise of 0? Which one doesn't go up? The 0 slope. So that means this is a 0 slope. Or if you want to remember it, if the 0 is on the numerator, that's a 0 slope. Let's go over this one. Negative 10 minus a minus 2. 3 minus a 3. Same change, change. Same change, change. Different sign subtract. Negative 8. Same change, change. 3 plus negative 3. Different sign subtract. 0. Uh-oh. Doesn't that look weird when you have a 0 on the denominator? You never want a 0 on the denominator. So, and remember this is rise over run. Which one of those slopes has a run of 0? Which one doesn't run left to right? This one runs left to right, so it's not zero slope. It's going to be this one right here. This one's an undefined slope. So this one is what we call an undefined slope. And that's it, peeps. So what we just learned right now is using the slope formula. Let me write it over again. The slope formula, m equals y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. This is still rise over run, but this is another way of writing it. Okay, and given 2 points. So if I give you 2 points, you use that formula and you always get the right answer because you're not always going to have graph paper. If you didn't understand one of these problems, rewind the video, play it again, try these problems again. Careful with the sides because that's usually the biggest mistake is the sides. Okay, and I'll see you on the next lesson.